Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Craftwise. So, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So I'm just taking a little fly around the base, just having a quick look. And it's been a little while since the last video, and now we're going to go falling out the sky and a big dive and back up again. Okay, so yep, we have been so busy. There is so much that's changed. There is new buildings and all sorts that's happened since you've last seen us. Well, let's get out of this mode before we crash into something. So we've done some work on the actual mega base itself, which I'll show you just a little bit later. And keep producing that honey, my sweet bees. Need plenty and plenty of honey for a future project, which I think is going to be really good. So yeah, we'll run back to the base very quickly, and we'll shut that just to keep all the nasties out. And I did say we were going to start something on this thing over here. Well, that sort of fell by the wayside for the moment. Now, this is one of my projects that I have started, and I've started to build an auto sorter. So we put our items in here, they'll go into the system goes bleep blop bleep all over the place, and basically it gets sorted into relevant chests. Now I've got to set filters on these, and I've got to expand the chests. But I've made a start, and I'm progressing. And we'll go over that a little bit, maybe even in the next episode on this, because it's a little bit too complicated to get in today. So, another thing, the Nether hub has started to get decorated. I have seen a little bit of it, but I believe a lot more has happened. So we'll take a quick run to the Nether. Well, the Nether roof. And we'll go and have a quick look over there. And where have we? There we go. So this is our portal room, and I think it is looking absolutely amazing. I mean, Miss Blah has done all the interior to this, and we left her a little message on here. So, and she's doing an amazing job. Now this floor was a nightmare to do. Because we're on the actual Nether roof, if we actually look, let's just take one of these blocks out. Under here, it's all bedrock. That's all bedrock. And as you can see, the bedrock actually starts at this layer, just where that is. So I've had to blow up all of the bedrock underneath here. It took such a long time. It's something that I probably will never ever do again. I would probably, rather than build it up and then have some stairs going up onto it, but I thought, hey, I'll give it a go, and once I started I really couldn't stop. So hours and hours and hours and hours, and I've been called a crazy man for doing it. So I've placed a cube portal which takes us to our shopping island, which is our next stop. Someone's killed something in there. And we have Sonic Shop now encased inside the portal. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't know whether he's explained anything like that on his stream or anything, but that would be quite funny. So we've got Miss Blah's shop here, and we have this new building here. Not sure if I went over my other building in the last episode, so I'll quickly run over to here. And we'll just go and explain a little bit about what we did over on this side. So, we've called this Swift Glass and Lights. And please read the book for prices, and deal of the week is a beacon box. So, and these have been selling like crazy. And we have some diamonds. We have 40 in there, and we've been selling single beacons as well. And yeah, been selling these for 32 diamonds a pop. So we've got some more diamonds in there. Let's have a look at the glass. No glass. Yep, we've been selling tridents for any 3 bucks and 30 diamonds. So we've got like loyalty, riptide, channeling, and loyalty 3 again. So it's another 30 diamonds there. Sort of sea pickles? No. End rods. Oh, yeah, a couple of end rods. We sold them half a stack for a diamond each, which isn't a bad deal. Not so much on the glass. Ah, right, okay. So we have 4 diamonds. Now, I built the Guardian farm with Sonic. So these 2 diamonds belong to Sonic. So we split half-half anything that came from the Guardian farm itself. Anything? No. I think we've done not too bad out of this shop. I had to take some of the glass myself for some projects that I was working on. But we do have another shop as well. So let's get it back to the daylight. There we go. And it's gone. I just put this down here the other day. A box of iron, a shulker box of iron for 60 diamonds. Wow. Okay. I've created some of these get back in the game boxes for 160 diamonds a piece. And we have efficiency 5, silk touch, unbreaking, fortune 3, mending, unbreaking 3, and unbreaking 3 with diamond armor. Some bottle of enchanting to get your levels back, some golden carrots, and a basic little sort of toolkit, and an ender chest, of course. So I think that's not a bad box. And we have this box here, which is an OP box. This wasn't mine. I bought this from Sonic shop over there, and I brought it over here. I bought it for 100 diamonds, and I'm now selling it in my shop for 150. But it has some pretty amazing gear inside it. It's well worth the even 160. So hopefully, if he dies, he'll have to come back and buy his own box. We'll see. So we've got iron in here. Our iron farm has been doing really well. I think I've already taken the diamonds out of that one. Oh, look. Netherite ingot. I've been to the Nether, and I went on a massive mining expedition inside the Nether, and I come back with loads of ancient debris. So, wow. That is a lot of diamonds. I'm going to have to ask the other crafters to see on how much. Got some elytras for 6 diamonds each. Glowberries, not so much. Drip leaf. Leads. Sand, nothing. Gravel, none. No ice. Concrete, none. No one's interested in the redstone, sticky pistons, amethyst shard. They have been a good seller up until now. Well, I wasn't expecting that. 1 diamond per stack. Oh, maybe I should charge more for that. Slime and moss blocks. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good. And we have all these in here as well. So, we really should sort of craft these up? No? Wow. A stack of diamond blocks from these shops. Wow. Okay, well, they're going into my ender chest. They really should go into the new building. So I'll go over quickly and go and explain this. This could be a long episode because we've done quite a lot of work over here. So let's go and have a look. So this is the new. Let's get a better view. There's still a little bit of work to do to this. And I've got a lot of explaining to do. So this here is the bank. And we have a nice carpet way just in here with a red carpet. So I built all this out of quartz, which was quite a feat again. We do have a piglin trading, so I did some of that. I went mining on my big mission. That's where I got all my ancient debris, and I went for quartz itself. And I also built a blaze farm, and I got a load of quartz from there as well. So at the entrance here, we've got this. Is this grass? This is just a normal grass block, and we have some moss carpet right underneath the Melesium. And we enter in this big grand hallway, and we're met by someone that may be a bit familiar. This, of course, is B-Dubs. He is from the Hermitcraft server. As I explained before in a previous episode, we have a villager trader, and it seems to give us the hermit heads. So I thought it'd be really cool to use a Vanilla Tweaks data pack, the armor stand, which I'll put the link down for the Vanilla Tweaks website in the description, and where you can actually get this from. It's actually a lot easier than what it actually seems, and you can sort of position these guys anywhere you want, and it's pretty cool. So we've got two B-Dub guards right outside protecting the bank, and we go inside here, and we are met by our friendly receptionist. We have Etho over here, so that's Etho's head from the villager trader, and he's holding the bank book. And we have Good Times with Scar right here. There's another one of both of these are from Hermitcraft. You probably already know that. And he looks very happy holding his bank books. And so we'll go round and we'll go and see the bank manager. So we've built this grand hallway, and we've got these is this smooth? No, this is just quartz slabs, and inside there I've put some staircases around in the roof to hide these sea lanterns for some lights. And obviously I've put these redstone lamps under the floor. So underneath the floor there's this lever powering all these. I haven't run individual redstone lines to each one and whatnot. These are just ran with just a lever. I found it much easier that way. This is going to be a chandelier, but I haven't really got a design in mind for that as yet. But that's where a nice chandelier is going to go. So we've got end rods all the way around to light it up. And we have the toilets. And over here we have the branch manager. And I thought it'd be quite fun to decorate this room like quite... These are actually my diamonds. And we have Mr. Mumbo Jumbo over... Oh, we need to hide this item frame. So yeah, we have Mr. Mumbo Jumbo inspecting his savings. Well, his profits from the bank. And yeah, he looks pretty happy sitting down there in his throne. And of course I've made his chair a lot more elegant than the punter that comes in to join the bank. So we've got some bookshelves down here. We've got some looms which have turned around to make it look like empty shelves. I think that gives it some definition. And his big pile of gold with diamond ore blocks. And we've got some diamonds in here for some strange reason. Oh, yeah, there is a reason for that. I'll need to get into that at a later date. But let me out. This will be an entrance to an upstairs, because it is quite a tall building, so we have got spaces upstairs. And around here we will go and have a look at the other. That's how I've been getting upstairs, by the way. I've been pillaring up from here up there. And we have the maintenance crew. So inside here we created some furnaces sort of thing to make it look like workbenches or replacements, and we have like the blast furnace with the workbenches and whatnot, and the saw with all the items up on the wall. This is again from the Vanilla Tweaks armor stand book, where you can actually hide the item frames with the book. You can actually just like stand in front, it'll automatically detect that item, and you can just go to make item frame invisible, and I think it looks pretty smart. So yeah, we've got some nice decorations down here. So we've got Impulse over here holding his shovels, and one of my favourite things from Hermitcraft Season 7 was he did this thing called the Shovel Shuffle, and where he would switch shovels. I haven't got enchanted golden and diamond shovels to give him, so we've just gone with a stone and iron one, and look, he looks quite happy standing there. And we have Tango Tech over here, again from Hermitcraft, and he's holding like what looks like to be, it's actually a lever, but I think it looks like a screwdriver, even though it could be a magic wand. And look, it looks like he's about to run to go and fix something, and he's just shuffling his shuffles over there. And I've done this with the red glass. I'm not sure if that was a mistake or not, but I've done that with the red glass. So over here we have the vault, and you can see I've already chosen my vault. This is my vault, and the action of this 3x3 piston door is absolutely fantastic. So we can go inside the vault, and inside I have my chest with some worldly goods. So everybody's is the same. We've all got our own little vaults. They just need to come. The other crafters need to come and claim their vaults. And yeah, we can all have our own little vault system. And we'll have a rule on the server that no one else goes and intrudes into each other's vaults. And definitely no redstone, because that could really, really mess with the vault system itself. And I think we need to sleep once again, and we'll go over our... Oh, this video is certainly piling on. The minutes are just flying by, and I haven't shown you half of the stuff that I wanted to. So, here we go. This is another one. Yep, you can hear that. This is not a shop. Ouch. This is Sunken Dunk. This is the first minigame on our server. So I created this the other day. I worked a lot of hours actually on this itself. So on here we have everybody must know how to do apple bobbing, right? So, you know, the apples are in the water, you go in after them, and you have to go and like stick your head in, pull out an apple. The same principle, except for items drop out from the ceiling, they land inside this pool, and we've put some soul sand, and because these are all source blocks, obviously it bubbles up, and we get this sort of effect, and obviously we get a burning effect too. And there is some little... Did you hear it? There is some little hidden dangers inside here. That's why I said set your spawn right here and place all your items in these chests. The game rules are very simple. Welcome to Sunken Dunk. This is a very easy game to play. Set your spawn in the beds provided, place all your items and armour in the chests, both players stand by the start button, one player presses start. Then jump into the water and collect as many items as you can. After the light stops flashing, the game will be over and the items will stop dropping. Count up your items, each has their own point value shown on the next page. Pumpkin equals 5 points, slime ball equals -2 points, golden apple equals 20 points. The winner is the one with the most points. Remember to place all the items from the game back into the chest. Don't forget to set your spawn, very important. And you place all your items back in here and it will automatically reload the system. And here we go, on this light this means the game is ready to play, and on this light here it will start flashing when the game is in progress. And I think the game the time actually takes 2 minutes in total if I've worked it out right in the hopper clock. So you just press the button once to start and boom, items will start dropping down. I'm not going to press it because there'll be that many items and there's death in this here pool, but I can guarantee that items do start dropping out of here because these are all full. See if we can even maybe, there we go, see, the items are all full and ready to start to play. And the good thing about that is the way that I've designed this system is it will be completely random on what drops and also random on how it gets filled. So we'll have a look at the redstone. I'm not going to go over too much in detail on how all this redstone works, but basically these are the... Okay. We've got a torch tower which actually activates the system. It takes the power from the ground all the way back up, and obviously this is how the lamps work. Is when the game is in progress, it will be ran through a clock. No, a clock. A comparator clock. So it will basically be flashing. The torch tower will be flashing, which makes the droppers pulse, which drops out, and they've all got repeaters on them to random the times on how and when they drop. So obviously this lamp here will then flash, which means the game is in progress. And when it reverts back to there, that lamp there will stay on constant, and which means the game is ready once again. So, yep, we've got a redstone line going down here for the button to actually start the game. Oh, wow, that... Right, yeah, okay. So, and down here we have a hopper minecart, which will fill up with the items from the chest above. Obviously I've filled it, and I'm just letting it keep fill. And there is extra storage up there to refill the system. Extra items will be put inside here. So this is the system for the actual minecart for loading. There needs to be a little tweak done in here because I want it to actually stop, and when it's full it stop completely until it's full. I'm still working on that. Oh yeah, the redstone is a mess. So we have an etho timer, well a variation of the etho timer I should say. So what happens is when you push the start button, this will immediately drop the push the redstone block over to here, which will power this redstone line, which will then go into this comparator, which will then start this clock, which will then start all these flashing. This will all take a certain amount of time to come all the way back to this point here, which will then go into this repeater, which will then start the clock tower. Whew. And yeah, and then upstairs, like right in the roof, there's a load more repeaters all set on different times to randomize which dropper drops. And here we have the feed system back from the chest, which I should really put some composters up here at some point. And yeah, it's pretty simple. And obviously this is the on button. As soon as this torch then gets depowered, it will then power this, which will power that, which will unlock, which will push this piston, which will unlock this hopper. The items will then start to feed from this locked hopper here into this one, and we should get 2 minutes of game time to play and have some fun, maybe even die a couple of times. Whew. That was a mouthful. And so I tried to make it look a little bit like a Halloween sort of theme. So we placed in pumpkins inside the swimming pool, and obviously some of these are jack-o'-lanterns, so it lights it up. And we have some jack-o'-lanterns in moss on the floor down here. I wanted it to look a little bit Halloweeny, pumpkiny, and I made it look like a pumpkin growing out of the ground. So yeah, I like it. I think it's quite funky. It's something different, and it's my contribution to a Halloween build. I mean, maybe it looks like a little bit of a square pumpkin, but hey, this is Minecraft. We have square pumpkins, right? Yeah, we do. We have square pumpkins. So yeah, it's I like it. And I tried to use a variation of blocks to sort of like set it off a little bit. So I used this red sand in here to sort of give it definition to the back, and use orange concrete and orange wool, and I think that's orange concrete powder. And yeah, I just sort of randomized it and randomly placed blocks how I sort of seen fit, really. And I think it makes it stand out a little bit more than just if I did it all in concrete powder. I think it would just concrete, sorry, just yeah. I like it, and I hope we'll have some fun, and hopefully I'll show you the scoreboards in the next episode, where we'll have some scores on what people have done. So there is other things that I could show you around the server that we have done, but there has been actually so much done that we'll probably save these for a little bit of a spoiler for another episode and whatnot. And yes, I do have the hiccups now. And this is ghast proof, by the way. The way that this has been built, it should be spawn proof for ghasts. The way that the roof is, and I built these corridors specifically so we can actually fly with rockets, because this nether hub is actually quite a long building, and yeah, it does take a little bit of time to walk to each other's bases and stuff, so rockets is a faster way to travel using our elytras. And we can come directly back into the base, shut there, and that will stop any visitors from coming through. Still haven't done much work to the actual power system to this. However, I have extended the base out and put an extra tower on here. There is going to be one over in this corner, and yeah, we can go over on how I built that in a time lapse right now.
Salvaker spirits, I murder with my lyrics. Salvaker spirits, I murder with my lyrics. It is so hot, I ain't got a fake. I can make the earthquake. It is so hot, I ain't got a fake. I can make the earthquake. Make it move, make it groove. Make it move, make it groove. Salvaker spirits, I murder with my lyrics. It is so hot, I ain't got a fake. I can make the earthquake. It is so hot, I ain't got a fake. I can make the earthquake. It is so hot, I ain't got a fake. I can make the earthquake. Make it move, make it groove. Make it move, make it groove. Make it move, make it groove. Salvaker spirits, I murder with my lyrics. Salvaker spirits, I murder with my lyrics.
Well, that took a little while. Not as long as it took to build this whole structure, but you can sort of see my building process and how I go about doing things. And now I have the replay mod fully installed, and we can actually do time-lapse videos just like that. And oh look, the night cometh, and it's going to get dark. We need to go and speak to Miss Blah because we seriously need carpet. And I know you can dupe carpet. I'm not really a big fan of dupers. I'm really not. I would rather buy my wool or create a farm to make it myself. So yeah, I think it's about time for bed. And with that then, ladies and sheep, we're going to have to get a name tag and name that sheep. So someone leave a comment, because it's been walking around my base since I built the thing. So someone, please, please, please comment and leave a name on what we can call this sheep. Yeah, you. Someone leave me a comment and tell me what we can call this sheep, and we'll name it. We will name you. Right. So that's basically that then. And we need a sort of name for the bank as well. So if anyone comes up with a name for the bank, leave that down in the comments too. So yeah, this is see you later then, I guess. So we will see you in the next episode. Yeah, there's not much more to say, is there? So goodbye, and we will see you very shortly in the next episode. Hopefully it won't be too long away, and hopefully we'll get some more videos out very, very soon, coming right at you. So take care, guys. Bye for now.